Good evening.
Yow!
Welcome back to Beneath the Iron Heel. Where this week, our party are dealing with the consequences of their own actions. That's a good assumption at least, anyway.
We did very little.
I'm not going to deal with it.
Well, yeah. I know exactly how you guys are going to deal with it. So,
Fire.
well, yeah, that's kind of how you dealt with it.
Yeah, I did.
Many different ways. So, in the aftermath of that, you just hadn't left the area, so you are still there. What's the plan?
We were revving up to ask some questions as we ended last time.
That was true. You did have one captive.
I think we'd asked a question, but I can't remember which one it was that we'd asked.
No, I had searched them and found that everything was shredded because minigun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
do
we
it.
actually got around to asking. I think someone had started brainstorming questions, and Herodor said something
He
about how
had
that wouldn't really work. Or something. I can't really remember.
no.
But it wasn't an actual thing
Somebody
that
asked.
happened.
Somebody did ask one question, which was like
Oh, maybe I just didn't write it.
something
Sorry.
about orders. Because I do remember telling you something about orders.
Oh yes, no, we don't. I think that's what I'm thinking of. We didn't actually grab a person and ask that, but we sort of said we should ask them who gave them their orders, and then you said, "Well, they'll have said I got it from my boss, who got it from his boss, who got it from their boss."
Well,
not.
that was just like a. Yes, you will have asked that because that'll be probably like the first question to ask, and that's the answer you'll give. Like, I don't need to do a whole spiel about it because it's literally just like my boss told me, and then his boss told him, and then chain o command.
That would just be having, who sent you after us? I don't even know who you are.
No, they know who you are.
Oh yeah.
They have pictures.
They may not understand who we are, though. Those are two different things.
We'll have to let them know.
Well, no, we've heard of you.
Okay. All right. Just before we get into interrogation, could Snips use his staff of bird calling and summon a few birds?
I remember what's nearby. Give me a d20 roll.
Sure thing. That's a 14.
Okay. So yeah, you do indeed make a roll, and you do indeed summon birds. It's more crows.
Alarming.
Hello, my friends. What? And I have need of your swift wings and sharp beaks.
For what?
Yeah. You may have any of the rations or tea leaves I have on my person.
You still did tell us what you need us for.
And I'm in the neighboring towns. There may be pieces of paper with faces bearing mine or my friends' faces on them. I need you to tear them up.
But you have your faces.
No, it's going to be paper with our faces on it. Does anyone have a sheet of paper?
I mean,
I do. I'll draw a really crap bird stick man with a gun, like this.
Yes.
Where can
If you see,
Where can I get me one of those? You're not sure what he's talking about. There's many options here.
If you see any pictures with, if you see any sheets like this, that look like me, or any of the people here, then I need you to just tear them right up, just really rip them apart.
He turns
Make sure
turns around to his buddy and like, just go, and his buddy flies away, and he turns around to you, like pretty much. Everybody else just hears caca, and like all Snips hears is just like, "Get the boys."
is this my friend from before as well?
No,
Thank you, my friend. Return to me upon completion of. Return to me when you are done, and you can have. And I will share my rations. And I will share my rations with you, as well as anything else on my person that you might desire.
Ooh, so I need to give. Oh, goody! I get to give them character levels now. You're giving them a quest. You have become the quest giver.
Oh my god, I have become the NPC. Oh my god, this is...
What are you doing before they come back? Are you staying where you are, or...?
I suppose, well, I hope, with any general cleanup in the meantime, like, the, sort of exploded guards there, maybe,
Some of that you just can't clean up.
Yeah.
Well, we still haven't actually woken up our live guard and asked him anything.
This is true.
That is true.
No, yeah.
Although, to be honest, with Jafira and Ollie not here, they were probably the two who would have most have had the good ideas about what to ask.
Entirely possible,
So-
yes.
Yeah. I mean, we can ask, I guess, what we should expect in the capital, but how exactly we phrase that question so that they actually know how to answer it almost.
I guess. Well, our immediate orders were obviously to patrol the area and look for us. So I guess it's more trying to get a sense of like how that falls and what's been going on overall in general. Like, was this a sudden thing, or does it feel unusual to them, or was this just whatever?
Yeah.
I got two questions. One, have you ever been into the palace?
Are you asking him this now, like now, sort of thing? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He is looking at you. Do you have your weapon out or anything at this point?
I mean, the left hand and just like one finger up, and then just the. I look like the Grim Reaper at this point.
You do.
Just takes a black cloak.
Maybe once.
Cool. I suppose this will lead to a different question. What do you do there? What do you do?
I'm a guard. Whenever I was finished my training, we were brought there for a ceremony. And then assigned where we were going to be guarding.
Perhaps you don't actually know much in there. You haven't happened to seen any new people there? Maybe heard that weird people got new jobs high up in? Funny comings and goings? Think very hard?
Last time I was in the capital, there seemed like a bit less people than usual, but not hugely different.
Few less?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know
Stuff?
specifics. No, just, I don't know exactly. It just felt like there was less people, and I can't really put my finger on it.
Oh.
And you're sure the city didn't get bigger?
Oh, the city's definitely not bigger, no.
Okay.
That is a Kara question right there. No,
He got smaller.
like some of our
That's a very good point.
some of the orders we have been given are different, but that isn't too out of the ordinary. Depends, like, if somebody gets promoted, orders can be a bit different.
What kind of orders? I mean, well, actually, no, I suppose you've been told to search for us.
Yeah.
Any others?
Not very recently. We're normally on the lookout for, like, criminals, bandits, any sort of vagabonds, like collect taxes, that sort of thing.
I don't like
Obviously, he's saying this like he is in terror sort of levels. Like, he knows the only reason he's telling you this is because he is just hoping that he's spared, but he's not hopeful.
Oh, I mean, I'm not going to kill him. I don't know about you guys, but you know,
just yeah. That's the bosses collect the taxes, and that's what they bring us, just to be nearby in case they get attacked and stuff. And yeah, I don't really, can't really read normally, so I don't know if there's anything different, hugely different than the stuff we've been given.
Represent.
Peasants don't read.
Have they got you working more than usual? You know, more rounds, keeping an eye out on the town, that sort of thing?
Oh, only when we were looking for you guys recently.
Okay.
In the last couple of days.
And not like increased security around the palace?
If there is, those orders didn't come anywhere near us.
And just how recently did we become vagabonds number one? Was it just the last couple of days?
Within the last week.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Oh?
That's very recent.
Ooh.
we number one, baby.
Who did we annoy in 1 week? I mean, that's a record.
I think it's a matter of who that we'd already annoyed suddenly had the power to put out a warrant for our arrest.
But Mortimer's effects went back a months? They were slightly longer term.
Months.
So it's only solidified. It's been happening, but it must have only solidified. Or something has gone better or more unanimously for them within...
Somehow they knew we were coming, but that seems...
Well,
impossible.
no, we only decided that like 2 days ago max.
No, you're right. You're
if
right.
Even.
Well, no,
would've
it's
changed
at
fighters?
most 7 days was his sort of thing, like,
Okay.
Okay.
within the last 7.
Do you have a family?
Of course.
A harsh question.
God damn, buddy!
Like wife and kids, or
Just a couple of kids. This guy's like in his mid-30s, but my wife passed a few years back.
oh, I'm sorry to hear. You want a new job?
What?
Well, we can't let you go back to the. Don't mind me speaking, guys. We can't let you go back to the capital.
I wasn't going to go to the capital.
Oh, where were you going?
Home?
Where's home?
One of the villages, nearby.
I wouldn't tell us where your home is either, to be fair.
Could I
keep that one a
insight check
secret.
him? See if he's telling us the truth about he's just going to go back and not snitch on us.
Yeah, can I either help or hop on that?
Roll an insight check, yeah. No real help on an insight because it's just inside your head.
No, I meant either do it as well or...
Oh yeah, well you can do it as well, yeah.
Unless it's like...
15. It's not bad.
Oh! Never mind.
I mean, I can scare the absolute dookie out of him if you wish.
You believe him?
I believe him.
You
I mean, we
obviously...
did kill the...
You obviously get the apprehension that he doesn't want to tell you where, because he's terrified, and obviously doesn't want to get his children involved.
No. I mean, we did kind of kill all the others to explicitly avoid our location leaking, but also feels bad, man.
Do we have a map? Do we have a map?
You have a map, but it's not incredibly detailed.
Okay, do we have a map of the city that we're going to?
No.
Yeah. Alright, well, in that case we'll just have to remember this next bit. Snips will sort of just crouch at as best as a 7-foot turtle man can to this man's eye level.
Mm-hmm.
Just sort of look at him. You guards, right?
And patrol, yeah.
Do you guard the city?
Yeah.
Help us, and we will help you get home safely.
Well, how can I help?
Tell us as which gates into the city have the least guards.
I mean, there's 4 gates, and they're all equally guarded, as far as I'm aware.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just gonna whisper into your ear, sewers!
There are sewers, but that would be common knowledge, especially of a city that size.
Where are the sewer entrances?
I've never seen them. I've never been assigned.
Ooh. Any known thieves?
Tons.
Fantastic.
That was just for fun.
Oh no, thieves can't.
Thieves can't what? Every time.
Never good. Never good stuff.
No. What are you doing?
It's an Easter egg.
Oh.
Right.
Fair.
Right, it's cheaper than buying a chocolate bar.
It is. Yeah. Not surprised.
Not wrong.
What is?
Not wrong.
Let's be honest. At this point in time, what isn't?
Yeah, that can usually crack them off the head, but
Wait, eggs.
Yeah.
I like to think that Urson's just has just grabbed a particularly hard bit of his rations and is just cracking it just viciously in front of his guard for intimidation purposes.
Just trying to get into your walnuts, like...
Not intentionally.
Snips, you smell something.
What do I smell?
Oh, you know what you
So.
Oh no, buddy!
Ow!
He peed himself.
Buddy!
And you don't
just-
notice.
I'll just sort of reach into my backpack. I can just sort of pull out the closest thing I can approximate to a napkin or a towel or something, and just give it and just sort of put it on his lap.
Where did this guy?
Like, you'd see, like, there is like tear forming, but it's just like as soon as it gets to about here, it's just like whoop. It's like
Not gonna cry today.
God, it just
Okay.
I see. I've seen a movie where that happens, and it kind of reminds me of that. It's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, you don't.
Just make real man cry. Not just
today.
back up here.
Yeah. Such a good movie.
Yes.
So does your friend know about the sewers?
My what?
I'll point to the other knights there.
3 knights are
Did we
super
know-
dead.
Oh, did we not?
There is
did we
one
not
other
leave-
guy still alive.
Yeah, I thought there were
There's
2
one
guys
other
still alive.
guy.
There was one other guy who was like, well, pretty much not talkable.
Did we?
Did we kill all but one of them?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we did. I think we dropped 1 to 0, and he was bleeding.
Yeah.
bleeding
Yeah,
out, and we
and
just did not attend to him.
No, I think I did. What's the cantrip?
No, yeah,
Don't
yeah.
rather die.
Stabilized.
Dying.
Yeah.
But yeah, he isn't gonna talk for a while.
Because
okay,
his
yeah.
injuries were severe.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna talk ever.
Possibly.
Hmm.
Or if he does come to, he may not mentally be able to.
Oh. Okay. Right. Okay.
Yes. That's right. You'd put one to sleep and there was one who was unconscious.
Yeah.
And Kara murked the other 2 unconscious ones. I think none of the knights died on impact. Or something.
Okay. Cool.
Uh,
Where do the sewers? Where do the sewers outside the city lead?
As I said, I don't know.
probably to the river, or water, or...
Oh no, I mean the other way. Like if they're going like from outside the city, where in the city do they go?
The,
Like-
the housing district.
Yeah, I was going to say, would I have any sense of this?
Nobody ever... Who goes in the sewers?
Yeah.
Okay,
You aren't
probably not.
you aren't a thief.
No, I'm not.
And I'll be honest,
I'm nosy.
you smelt it. You're not that nosy. Is when the like description of bad doesn't do it justice.
Where I'm gonna put my head out of somebody's toilet and terrify them.
You scare the crap out of
Buddy.
you scare the crap out of them, literally.
Just
Nice.
like,
Hmm.
don't need to go anymore.
I mean, not for this guy, but a perfectly valid question in general. Does the central palace / castle have those shit chutes that medieval castles did? Because that was how you got in. You crawled up the...
As far as you're aware, they did.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're called, but that was a very classic
Latrine, just?
infiltration thing.
Yeah,
Poop holes. I call them poop holes.
latrines or whatever.
Oh, I don't have my horrible histories there in my parents' house. It was a very, very definite thing.
Oh, yeah, no, it was. Yeah.
Where's Wally? Because you do have to where's Wally. I can't remember what I wrote.
How vertical they are, good, you don't know. Or if, they have used magic instead, entirely possible.
How rich do you have to be to like portal all of your waste to another dimension?
Pretty stupid rich, I'd imagine.
Pretty stupid rich. But you're assuming that's what they're doing.
Just weighing into the the astral plane of fire.
That would be effective.
Yeah,
You could do a lot worse.
just see the steam rising.
No, there wouldn't even be any steam, it's that hot. It doesn't get to steam. Liquids literally just can't exist there.
Instantly gone.
Yeah. It's like... freaking ignites certain liquids if they were go into it.
Imagine a heavy night out, you just see like the flames coming back up.
Yeah. That would have probably happened.
Oh,
But
so
yeah,
so we're not killing this guy, are we, guys? Like,
Make sure this isn't like right in front of him.
he's
It's
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
be
obviously.
kill. It's kill, hostage, tie to tree, other. Fundamentally.
he wasn't one of the knights, by the way. He was just one of the randoms. This guy.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Well, the only
alright.
people we kept
Okay.
alive were 2 knights, unless my notes are completely wrong.
One of them that we kept alive wasn't because he was knocked unconscious, it's because I slept him before.
Yeah.
But that was a knight,
Nope.
unless
Definitely not.
I got it twisted
Because
halfway through the fight.
all of the knights were at the front,
Yeah,
and
Kara was at the.
they could not have been slept.
Good to know.
Yeah, because you dropped the darkness sphere, then you gave the knife to the pseudo dragon, and then you cast something on the knife, or it was some kind of ability that you had, and that was what knocked them out or poisoned them or did whatever you did.
Oh, it was
my
the
spirit
paralyzing. That was the paralyzing,
Yeah. Like the venom stuff.
which I remember. I think they still got they were unconscious, but
It's unfortunate because the knights might have been more useful actually.
I'll be honest. These guys, upon sort of afterwards, they weren't high level. They weren't high up. They were low level, sort of.
I mean, I guess they were wandering around and hoping to spot something brigade, so...
Yeah, they're not important knights. Did they actually have a knighthood? Maybe not, actually, at this stage. They were, possibly some of them were trainees, that sort of thing, working towards it.
That trainee rate, man. It's rough.
It is, indeed.
Snips will, crouch back down beside him. Tom, do you know of any other patrols in the area?
He's thinking, it's just maybe? I'm not certain. It depends. If you guys are going to the capital, yeah, there's definitely going to be other patrols on the way.
Where?
He can't see. Yeah, he's between here and the next, between the next village and the village after.
What times in the day do they pass by when the sun is yay high, or yay high?
There's 4 different patrols per day in areas. So, I don't know. No, it's
I
not
think we're just gonna have to be careful, is the answer there.
entirely. We don't get told everybody else's patrol route permanently. Our only interactions, any villagers that have seen people that day.
Would I be able to tell from my insight, would Sims be able to tell if this boy is being forthcoming?
read himself.
Yeah, he genuinely doesn't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Snips will get back up and join the rest of the group.
I think I have one more question. You said not only you've been sent after us, or have been told to arrest us on site, but you said that you've heard of us. You don't just have a picture.
Yeah, you guys have saved multiple people up in sort of the northwest. Pretty much the entire town, as far as I've heard. Yeah.
Is that the opinion shared by the people of the city?
most people, yeah. Like, they wouldn't celebrate, like, hugely celebrate, but, like, guys seem pretty cool. But, orders are orders.
You're making me blush.
Just like, I don't know why they're after you.
Ooh, I have a very quick question as well. You said about the tax collection?
Yeah.
Where do they take it to?
Oh my god.
Take it to the lookout sort of different guard stations, and then it just gets transported in to town.
Cool. Whereabouts are they at? If you don't mind me asking.
But that's taxes to help feed people.
I mean, I wasn't going to steal it for myself.
Give me a deception check.
I mean, quite genuinely, I wasn't
No.
going to steal it myself.
I call bull right up right now.
Deception check in real life, I think.
That too, yeah.
Fantastic.
If you disguise yourself as a piece of gold,
Well,
you might be able to, like, sneak yourself onto the tax collector's.
No, not a hope. He's just like, he's looking at you like, you actually want to rob us? What?
We are not engaging in a grand Lawrencey side quest.
bro, we've already done murder. Grand larceny seems very little in comparison.
I don't think you can steal in self-defense.
Fair.
I could pretend to be a starving child.
Bit too big for that.
I somehow just think with your build,
Yeah.
wouldn't be
Starving.
quite so believable.
Close to looking like a lich sometimes, but that's about it. Just like, I don't want to. They'll have to fight you if you went there. Then I'd rather they didn't.
That's fair.
Seems like great logic. Okay.
Can I go home?
I mean, you can both if you want. I'm cool with letting them go.
Agreed. As long as you don't tell people where we're going, in which case we'll probably,
I'm going to
in
go
which
home,
case-
close the door, and not come out for a few days.
Here's what we're going to do.
that would
That's
be
advised.
good.
We're going to tie you up. We're going to put you in the back of the wagon. You're going to tell us... wrong order. You're going to tell us where your home is. Then we're going to tie you up and put you in the back of the wagon. And then we'll drop you off at home.
No, kill me instead, please.
No.
No.
We'll drop you off. Okay,
No.
It's a long walk and we've killed your horse.
No. Like, he is mentally breaking down at this point.
Okay.
Wait. Tell you what then.
Because I just want, like, the pure terror in him. I want to be in a room with this kid so that he knows what will happen if he tells anyone.
No, he's legitimately willing to just die right here if it means you just don't get anywhere near his kids.
Christ.
To make sure you don't get near his kids.
I mean, it's fine. If we need to find him, we'll go village to village anyway. We may as well let them go.
Someone's got to recognize you eventually.
Yeah,
Just
I
take
said
the
let them
dark
go.
turn.
A little bit.
We're the good guys. We're
Yeah.
the guys.
Yeah.
We're making a bad impression. I've made a bad impression. I don't know that it can get much worse.
I swear, once you get to know us, we're actually quite sweet.
I think the sweet ones aren't here this week.
Wow, that says a lot for us. We're just not very charismatic.
Oh well,
Yeah,
you're assuming I'm talking about Jafira. I'm not.
The water one's the fiery one.
Yep.
Are you okay walking home?
You're not sure if he is. He is a gibbering mess at this point.
Can I give him like a quick wee medicine check and see if he's in a good enough state to walk home?
The medicine check is you try to help him stand up. His legs are shaking like hell.
Okay. Do I have any like tea or any herbs and spices I can give him
You
to help calm
you
down?
always have tea.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think we murked the horses. We took their stuff. We didn't kill them.
I don't think we marked any horses. At
No.
least I didn't.
Maybe one or
That's what
two.
I'm thinking.
I think there's maybe one or two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I
Not
somehow doubt in that all
deliberately.
of the horses
The knights
made
were
it
off their
through.
horses, didn't they? So I shouldn't even have minigun them.
True.
no,
I think.
well that's it. Like most of them had gotten off their horses. Some of them have bolted. You guys
That's
kept, I think, at least one, wasn't it?
I mean,
Yeah, well,
Be
we
nice
must
to have a
access
faster.
to all the knights' horses because we specifically took all the barding.
Yeah. So you have the knight's
That's
horses.
true.
There might be at least one of the others nearby, but hard to tell.
Okay. Well, Snips will just start brewing him a wee bit of tea. I don't know, maybe something like maybe
Has
green tea or chamomile to help calm his nerves.
Are Urson and Kara still in the wagon with him?
Probably.
Like the two of you, he keeps like glancing back and forth at.
Shall we go and clean up the rest?
You do realize that you guys haven't cleaned yourselves before this.
Okay.
I would probably do it.
I'm not too mucky.
Bless you. Bless you. Just want to say, like, we should take his friends off of us, like.
Yeah.
Probably not helped.
The third eye staring at him probably wasn't a good look. Yeah.
Or the fourth
Probably
eye,
not
the
the
guy's on
best.
your shoulder.
The eyes.
I see what
Yeah.
you did there.
Let's head out and
What is this, Yarnum?
face.
That's about it.
What is this, Yarnum?
Do you want to burn the rest of the voice?
Hey,
Can do. I'll also use whatever it's called, prestidigitation, to clean with the muck off of us.
Yep.
22.
do we still have the what's it, that wee jar that can produce a bunch of liquids?
you have the magic jar.
Can we use the magic jar to clean up the guard gunk? I'm gonna call them the grass. Like, have it produce some water, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, like just sort of pour that over fields a bit and just sort of hose them down, sort of hose out the spray, and then just sort of pick up the big chunks.
Well, that's it. While you guys have been in here, some of the smaller chunks have been picked up.
Hurts.
You're not sure.
Do I see my boys in the area?
Not obviously, no.
Do I smell my boys in the area?
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Sips is just gonna poke his head back in.
Oh, and there's
Poke his head out just to be sure, and then poke his head
And
back
there's-
in as
there's-
he's stirring the tea.
there's definitely a couple.
Oh, I think.
There's still a couple. There's definitely a couple of paw prints as well.
Oh, I think I've. Oh no. think I made a mistake.
Oh, you have no idea.
I'm just gonna come back to this whole area and it's gonna be nothing but giant murder crows. It's just gonna be Caleb from Elden Ring.
People's back on the menu, boys.
So I think I thought of the perfect cover.
Oh?
Okay, so we can't say this was just an animal attack because there's like shards of metal everywhere from the minigun, and like there's a burn mark in that field.
What metal?
Okay,
I
take that.
The
back.
minigun doesn't shoot bullets.
What does it shoot?
Oh god,
Force.
Force?
that's
Projections,
somehow
magic
even more
of some form.
terrifying.
Magic.
So it's just an air gun?
It's like a laser Gatling gun.
But here's the thing. All of the blood and gore and horrible stuff, it all goes out from the center where our wagon is, right?
Yep.
So we move the wagon, put like a charred-looking barrel there. Just say some gunpowder went off by accident that they were transporting. Make sure this guy tells the same story. No one's anything the wiser.
Oh no,
Kara,
Fire.
Kara, you're the smartest person I've ever met.
They'll
I'm not
crack
sure
things
that's
like
true.
that. I don't
You
think
can
they
live
just
to make
pick
the
up a
plans.
gunpowder shipment and they'll go, yo, yes, the gunpowder shipment. The gunpowder shipment going through the arse edge of nowhere, that gunpowder shipment.
And that's why I'm not the
capital's-
most intelligent person you've ever met.
the capital's gunpowder shipment. The shipment for the capital.
I mean, I was just going to burn them.
Well, that just
Did they
fits the story
already-
even more.
Didn't that already happen?
Pretty much.
Maybe not.
Oh no, the field was on fire.
Well,
that was
the
it.
field was on fire.
Yeah, which is what Jafir's been spending this time doing.
Save the crops.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
There's a parallel to all this is, do we just want to avoid the towns? Unless
might
there's
be a
like no
bad
other roads, are we not maybe just as well completely different?
As with most medieval times, where are towns and villages built?
Roads. Well,
There's no bypass.
No,
yeah, no bypass.
No
I don't know, but I
interstate.
think
you
Also,
have to build bypasses.
Actually,
Well, the traffic in our town is
this
getting a bit
would-
much. I think we
this
should build a
is,
bypass from
fast
the capital to
travel-
Longtooth.
Oi,
been
oi,
offset.
oi.
Off-roading.
Good question actually with the fast travel offset going off road.
Quite possible, but off-road is going through fields.
I feel
Yeah,
like
they
that would
still-
attract more attention. Why a wagon
Yeah,
is going
that would.
through fields.
If it was anything other than fields, no. Trampling the fields is no bono.
I think the same reason we've been going slow rather than blitzing it. It's like it actually wouldn't be stealthy at all.
It was more just because if they've been circulating our description, even if we eliminate the posters, if we go into town, there's a percentage chance we just get.
So about half an hour
Rumble.
passes or so, with Ursula and Kara outside. This guy kind of starts to calm down a bit, especially once he's been given the tea, because he's like, wait a second, this guy's actually trying to calm me down here. What weird. Like, seems to be... He seems to think you're like, must be the moral compass of this party.
Now drink up. Now drink up. It's gonna get cold.
He's just like, his hands are shaking, but he takes like a sip of it, and he's just like, huh.
No, don't hold it. You're just gonna spill it on your lap, and then you...
No,
and
he
then
sets
it's
it
gonna
back
be-
down after he takes a sip. But he's like, he is smelling it, but it's just like, never had that before.
It's my own blend of green tea, cave moss, a little bit of an icicle. All I found when I was going on a walk, and
It's pretty. It is
and,
chamomile and some flowers.
and the flower. Oh, and the flower I picked off my flower crown one time. It was really pretty.
Actually, you're some sort of savant at this, aren't you?
Snips. Oh no, I'm nobody's servant.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the response I expected. He's just like, he looks slightly confused for a second, and then kind of sees the glazed eye, like, the sort of look in your eyes. He's just like, yeah, fair.
I just sort of blink at him. I just sort of give him this sort of inquisitive reptile stare, like like a lizard looking at a human before they decide to run away or not.
Oh, no, I mean more like, you're naturally good at this, making tea thing.
Huh?
Like,
I had to work at tea. It's
but
the
like,
secret is
you didn't read books on it.
what?
No.
Oh no, I can't read.
Yeah. Same, but yeah. So like, you learned by like watching other people do it and like trying it yourself and stuff, which is like yeah, that's kind of the. But it's actually pretty good stuff. I think you could probably like sell it and people would probably buy it.
Hey, all right. Well, tell you what. Take this. Take this. I'm gonna give him like I don't know, 3 more. I'll just sort of give him like 3 more tea bags and just put it in his hand. Take that and take that. Stay in your house for the next month and a half, and whenever you're feeling low down, put some of that on the stove, and boy howdy, you're gonna be having a good time.
That's. I have ways. It's fine. I will be staying in the house for a while, long while.
Can I just like check in with him? Like, we killed everyone else, but like, was there any other members of his like immediate unit who were like instantly gonna miss him / them, or like if he disappears, is it like a wipe? And people will just be like.
Well, if there's no bodies, they're going to assume we all got killed.
That's cool. No, I just meant like there isn't an 11th garrison member who's going to be like.
Well, there's obviously whoever's in charge back at the like meeting points and stuff, but like.
There wasn't someone like tying their shoelaces around the corner.
No.
Okay.
It's been kind of random the size, depending on who's been needed to go elsewhere and stuff to cover. If people have been sick and things as well, but no, there was the 10 of us today. I think I can walk now.
Oh, okay. Are you?
Can I go see my
Are
kids?
Hey, you go see your kids and just sort of give him a hearty slap on the back.
He's like, he's
Guys are like 2 hit points. You got to be careful here.
No, he's all right. He's had time to sit and like his wounds were kind of tended to, so he's not bleeding out or anything. So he's like, kind of, just passively feeling a bit better. So he gets up, literally like if you open the door and let him out, he doesn't even look at whatever's still going on around there, and just books it to the nearest field and runs like south.
Did anyone give him any food?
Oh no, he has like a pouch, a couple of pouches and stuff with him still. Okay. Like he just didn't take his stuff off him. He's murked everybody else and took their stuff, but
No one wants to buy rations. Just kill guards and take theirs, you know?
I hope you learned the importance of talking before violence.
This wasn't the guy that chose that.
I hope he
Words
likes.
matter.
I hope he likes the tea. Maybe we should open with that next time.
Tea works. Poor people normally can't afford tea.
Oh, that could actually be the perfect cover. We could be pretending to go to the capital to open a tea shop or discuss it.
Yeah.
Oh, pretenses
Awesome.
of cover.
Well, I was going to suggest that when we got into town, we definitely need to buy crap to fill up the backs of the wagon
Fair.
Yeah.
at a bare minimum, because we got so busted when we had nothing in the back of the car.
Definitely.
Oh, we could have said we were robbed.
Yeah, that actually would have.
I mean, I don't think I would have
Maybe.
believed it. But...
That would have been more
Bring the
likely.
bard.
I guess at the end of the day, the ceiling, like, evidence there wasn't the lack of stuff, it was kind of the recognizable people.
True.
We could
Sure.
also pile the stuff up so we have a false back, so that
True.
the most recognizable people can just
Sit behind it.
not be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good then. I'm just like remove my helm and my mask and put that in like the bag of holding and be like, done.
Wow.
Nice.
Ah!
The disguise is complete.
Clark Kent!
It's quite literally just, alright, I'm ready, let's go.
For a few party members, that works. As in, they actually don't know who you are now.
That's just beautiful.
Right, shall we shift this wagon so that we can burn the corpses without damaging the wagon?
Yeah.
So, as you are moving the wagon, there's a pecking noise at the top of the wagon.
Oh, hello.
It's... You think it's the crow you sent out a little while ago? Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hi.
How are you?
We found some paper. I don't know if it had your face on it, but it was paper and it was stuck to a wall. It was on... It was on fancy, noisy building.
Bell? Tower?
Do you?
What's a bell?
Oh, metal thing.
Yes,
Ding dong,
noise...
ding dong.
Noisemaker.
Oh, yes. I always called it the noisy acorn.
Oh. Yeah, look like acorn.
It do look like an acorn.
No, we definitely destroy some guild missions or set free some wanted criminals now. Like, there.
But, some squiggles on paper. Not sure if... Face? Hard...
Oh, we should have told them to bring the paper, not kill the paper.
Yes.
You know what?
have been
I should have asked you to bring the paper. That's on me.
Oh.
Hey, I'm not good. I'm not great with thinking. So, you know what? So you know what? You did what I asked you. So, and Sips will just sort of open the bag. As promised.
You have crackers, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Then-
We have scratch in the party.
Then...
Yeah, Sips always has.
Then
some extra
the
crackers
crow's
on.
after the crackers. Like, they come in and, like, kind of... There was about 6 of them, so each of them take, like, a cracker and, like, snap it in 2 between them and then fly off.
Good.
Thanks, bud. Like, they're just sitting on a building just up ahead. And just, like, you see them fly off towards it just to look for somewhere to sit.
What a lovely, what a lovely mother.
Nice.
This is quite good.
Oh, that reminds me, I learned a weird animal grouping name today.
Oh.
Weasels. Boggle.
Weasels? Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yes. I love that so much.
Boggle.
I love a boggle of weasels. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Okay, well. Yeah, shall we get back on the road?
Sure. Should we take any horses?
We could probably tie an extra horse on.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Like, the horses you guys have were, like, just draft horses, I think. Like, these are trained horses. These are war horses.
I'm gonna take one.
Speed.
Whichever the nicest looking one is, I think this one is mine. I shall call him Charles.
One of them is white, one of them is, like, sort of very black, silky fur. The other two are kind of brownish.
Black silky fur.
I'm not surprised you went for the black.
Black and black.
Should we maybe swap the two brown horses for whatever we currently use?
It's supposed you can go for the pale horse there, Urson, and so you could get the whole 4 horsemen on the pale horse. 'Cause, you know?
But he is kind of wanted dead or alive at this point.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Oh, God, someone smells my head now.
We need to get this drawn, man. This is good. Okay.
I forgot 1 second. There we go. Apologies for not seeing your specific answers, but or your responses.
Okay.
Because when I had it open, the cameras disappeared. But I fixed that problem now somehow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you start the wagon up again. We'll replace the 2 horses you guys have. At least one of those has been your horse for a while now. But like you can fit 3 horses on sort of the setup you guys have. Because like 2 wagons normally do require 2 horses, but kind of the way you put it together, there is still space. You could put a 3rd as well. It would lighten the load a bit.
Yeah. Stick one on if you want, guys. I mean, I'm so used
Yeah.
right upon
No,
this
3
here one.
horses is better than 2 horses.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
You take the 2 night horses and then like the horses you've had for a while, I'm assuming.
Yeah, may as well.
Yeah. It's hard to get rid of a friend. Also, Snips might be angry if you get rid of the horse he's probably talked to the most.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, don't get rid of Sandy. I'm helping her realize her dreams of becoming a show horse.
Show horses aren't a thing in medieval times, really.
They can. Not if you don't believe.
Okay, fair.
Selling the remaining night horse would probably be really sus, but could we sell the other regular horse the next town or swap it for goods?
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We should probably just take it along, or I could ride it, or someone else can ride it. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could
get it.
You probably could bring the night horse as well, unless you're just going to let it go.
Would it be obvious that it was like to someone who knew horses? Probably.
To somebody who knew horses well, yeah, but like you guys aren't heading to a town; you're heading to a village, like hamlet type sort of scenario.
Guys be like, that was Stephen's horse. Hey guys, I find his name.
True.
Where does Stephen live?
So does Stephen with an S or a PH?
Like both their addresses.
Mm.
A V or a PH? PHT.
Oh, an F. It's the fun.
That's also possible, yeah.
Oh, man.
We guys ready to head on?
Yow!
Yep.
You guys sort of go on for the next they kind of stopped you. I believe it was like still mid-route sort of thing. So you travel on for the next couple of hours. Nothing in sight, and like no other people really in sight. No problems. It's getting sort of to the later half of the day at this point when you reach the first village. What you see is sort of a stabling area, an inn, and what seems to be a few houses and a couple of farmhouses nearby. Pretty much.
I was just thinking, this is this will probably be my second or third to last use of the bird staff, because I've used it quite a bit today, and I think I only have like 10 uses of it per day. So, just like maybe a few miles out of the town, can I message one of my crow friends to just scout ahead and let us know if there's any men in any shiny metal men patrolling the town?
Nope.
Okay, we're clear, guys. Is the sky? Get your disguises. And since he's gonna don his cowboy hat.
A howdy, partner.
It's hard.
We don't talk about that character anymore.
Yeah, true.
You went to bad boy jail.
Yes. This is true.
I mean, I'm ready to disguise now with, less on, so...
Yep.
I'm just like, got to this point, just black cloak, some sticking at the back.
So, yeah, you just pull in, there's a place to park a wagon, simple enough, just, you see a couple of other, you see like one other wagon there at the time, one of the ones you've seen earlier in the day.
Oh, is this one of the wagons of, is this the wagon that we almost had a wee social encounter with the other day?
One of them.
Okay. Alright, I guess, well...
The horses are being fed by, like, you see, like, about a 12 or 13-year-old boy, sort of, like, walking around, tending after the horses. And he's like, oh, wow. That's a big wagon. Cool.
And do you have any hay you're willing to sell?
Are you guys going to be staying at the inn?
Yeah.
Then we'll just be covered. Don't worry. My dad'll see to you in the bottom there.
We have a long journey ahead of us. Would you be so kind as to throw some extra hay in the back?
Well, if you're just traveling, to the capital, the next village is a day away, and it also has like a place like ours as well. But I'll throw.
I know.
He like bundles some like a bit up just for like this. This'll do for like throughout the day and such.
Oh, you're too kind. Thank you.
Because like most of the horses look pretty well fed. Not like they're doing well, sort of thing. But and it says nothing else. Just looks very happy at his job. Has a brush and stuff like that. Like works away, brushing the horses, cleaning them up, sort of making them feel happy.
Hey, just a guy on his horse.
Just a little kid. Just a little guy.
Okay. Just horsing around.
Helping his dad.
Okay. Okay. You guys ready? You for a nap? Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I go to bed, I'm going to start drinking.
So you walk in and, yep, you just see it is a fairly small place, but decent enough like number of rooms. It seems to be up the stairs and some into the back of the ground floor as well. You just walk in, there's smell beef and bread.
Oh, not bad. Not bad.
Fantastic.
Evening, fellas.
Hello.
At this stage, Ollie and Jafira have decided to sleep in the back of the wagon. They've let the guy know not to open it up anyway, because they just want to stay there.
Oh. I was gonna say that Scratch was probably thinking about adding an escape hatch between the back and the front.
Ah.
Which might, but...
You wouldn't really have the materials for it here.
That's fair.
It would be a really funny time to build the very essential hole in the floor right underneath where they're sleeping.
Cast silence.
It's more just a way for me to get them not involved.
No, fair enough.
But it also makes sense because they would be two people that would be quite recognizable.
Very true. Very true.
It also means I can't do one of the things that I would have done if Ollie was here. Because he hasn't attuned to a certain item yet.
Fair enough. Well, there's always next sesh.
You just walk in the front. Sort of a portly looking man, seems to be about in his 40s. Standing behind the bar, kind of a big grin on his face. Good. Welcome. Come on in. Hard day's travel, lads.
Yeah, you know it.
What can we get you? Sort of slides over, says, we've got some stew on. Large amount of that. Could do a fresh steak if you want. Couple copper extra. Lots of bread going too. Lots of different things. Lots of local produce, as always.
It's all you, Scratch. I'm just
Scratch
waiting.
orders a quadruple bread.
Want any cheese? Want any cheese or butter with that?
Oh yeah.
Cheese or butter? Yes.
So, honey, a couple loaves of bread, some butter and cheese, please. Brings that out, and actually brings sort of a couple of small jars as well with a few different, what seems to be vegetables preserved inside.
Pickles.
Yeah. More like chutney type pickles more than pickles, because vinegar's probably a bit harder to.
Oh, I realised I sent a gift to you an hour ago that was meant to go in the group chat, and I partly just was looking at the wrong thing.
That's fair.
Whoops.
Get it. Brick.
So it brings out, it's like large sort of, big circular sort of, not even white, it's not even white bread, it would be brown bread as well. It's very wholemeal sort of flour. They don't dye nothing around here. They dye no flour. Obviously, couple of different types of cheese. And yeah, as I said, like, some sort of slaw type vegetable, sort of vegetable mixed together. And a bit of a preserved pickled. And pretty certain that's a cucumber. Pickled cucumbers. Otherwise known as... otherwise known as gherkins. At least to the modern. And just, yeah, brought out on sort of a platter sort of thing. Giving you a big bread knife as well, and a small knife just for spreading stuff. What about
it starts to disappear at rapid pace.
Obviously, while that's being brought out, sort of thing, like, because it takes a couple of minutes for it to grab the stuff. What about the rest of you?
I'll have some stew.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Small bowl or proper bowl?
Proper. Yeah. Oh, and 2 loaves of bread, please.
Two rolls or 2 loaves?
Loaves.
You see the loaves are like big.
I'm a growing boy.
That's fair. Then yeah, cool. Brings out gets a large bowl of soup, and I'm talking like ramen bowl.
Nice.
There's some potatoes, some carrots, large amount of gravy, good chunks of beef in there.
Oh, you know how to spoil a lad. You know how to spoil a growing boy, so you do. Oh.
It's good. Like, there are obviously other ways. For anyone that... This is the style of the area, more than anything. This is a very northern sort of country that they're in, so it makes sense more that they would do stew than those are the other sort of common staples that you would have. Like, there is no rice in the area and none of that stuff, so it's all bread and stews. I know it's very, very stereotypical, tropey sort of medieval food.
There's nothing wrong with it, sure.
Yeah, but for this one it makes more sense because it is a very rural sort of place. It's a very
true,
rough and ready, easy thing to make. And Cara, the same?
Yeah, normal size one. It does occur to me that I'll likely be the only person eating a normal amount of food.
This is fair. So, bread roll with that as well?
Yeah, half of a bread roll, probably.
That's not a roll what he has, that's a loaf.
Yeah.
So, the bread roll brought out, it's just like a proper cobbler sort of small hand-sized thing.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Might not finish it, you know.
Well, it's fair, but it's a sort of one that...
size stomach, isn't it?
You take off you wouldn't eat the ends off it really, it would be a bit too rough at times, but like, if you take it off, you can rip the bread and sort of dip away in your stew and stuff. But the normal bowl is like, standard cereal bowl size, filled up. Good hearty stuff. And yourself there, lad.
Stew, cake, and ale.
Stew, steak, and ale?
Oh, stew, cake, and ale.
Cake? You didn't mention cake. You said steak.
Oh. Well, I'll have steak then. Steak and ale.
Steak and ale pie?
Oh no.
No?
Steak to eat, ale to drink.
Fair. We'll have that too, so that'll work. So like, silly question, but how much steak would you like?
How much you got?
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the answer. Give him one of the large steaks, sir. brings it out. It's like an 8-ounce. Is it 8 ounce? I don't know ounces.
Just there's your cow.
Well, it's not huge, but like good size steak, like a big T-bone sort of shape.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah.
That'll come out like 5 minutes later because obviously you hear sort of frying sort of going on. Wait, how'd you like your steak, lad?
Bloody.
Give it a rare. So like you hear.
Yep. That's legitimately how I like the steaks.
Never.
They may as well just kiss the pan and that's it.
That's blue, not bloody.
It's so
As somebody who like only ever grew up eating big like medium to well done sort of steaks, like I don't get it. It's too weird to me, especially now.
Well, that's why you go for like a medium rare, so that you have like that. So it's cooked, but then also you get that nice tenderness to the meat. You know what I'm saying?
I was a kid. You're assuming I had an option.
Fair point. Fair point.
The only times I ever had any steak type things was in a house, which meant my mum was cooking it, which meant it was at least medium.
Fair enough.
You know how things are.
yeah.
But they bring that out. Eels for everybody for drink.
Yeah, yo.
House
At least for Snips.
House eel sort of chucked out for everybody. It's obviously it's not the strongest, but it's good. He's not obviously it's standard ale. It's not supposed to get you drunk. It's supposed to like help you sort of relax at the end of the day type stuff. But
Like Wine Mom Adventures.
food is the best part of a D&D game to talk about. Let's be honest. Like talking, like for role playing purposes, like how your characters eat, like how they spend their free time, sort of like the meals that they would eat and stuff like that. It all adds to it. Just makes it kind of you kind of feel it more then because you can kind of imagine what your character's eating.
True. I mean, to be fair, that's just food in general, though.
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's a feel good stuff. So like this steak's brought out, and it is like half of a plate sort of size. Some fried onions alongside of it, if you want them, they're there.
Yep.
Sort of like, and some potatoes as well.
Fantastic.
Just obviously, you may not want. Like they say, would you like some gravy, or are you all right?
No, it's good.
That's fair. That's all right.
Let me just.
Yeah, it gives you a steak knife and just like it just says you would be better to do that. You might. I know I wouldn't. You wouldn't probably need too much chewing, but you don't want to be holding the whole thing up the entire time.
I'm just getting 2 bits of bread. Just be like, that's a sandwich now.
That would be a huge sandwich. So like, do you cut the fat off, or is there some that kind of just eat the fat as well?
Oh yeah, no, that's grand. What's there?
Fair. It's the sort of thing that, like, if you saved it, you could probably just ask them to fry it up a bit more and like get scratchings out of it or something.
Yeah, man, I was born to be like quite a long time. Like, here's what you're eating. I'm like, yes, scran it in.
Fair. Yep. That's such a Ballymena thing to say, though, scran.
Yeah.
That's such a Norther thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I love Ballymena.
Oh dear, you gotta love that sort of. I guess it just reminds me because I did actually work with a few people from that neck of the woods, and yeah, it is just so stereotypical.
I always have that thing like, Ballymena, finest crackheads in Northern Ireland.
Yep. But then again, I also had a boss from Larne, so that kind of tells you.
True.
I was the most civilized person in the office at times.
It do like that.
Yeah, really do. It was weird because I wouldn't call myself civilized at any stretch of the imagination. So you spend as long as you want sort of in the room. There are a couple of other people there. Couple of locals sort of stagger in, just and sit and have a wee drink, sort of start chatting. Doesn't seem to be too many around here. Like about 5 or 6 sort of fellas all. Like, how many tables would there even be in here? Like 3 or 4 tables. Couple of seats around the bar itself. One of the tables is like a guy sitting there eating by himself. And one of the others, obviously, like 4 or 5 other guys come in, sort of sit around the table together, get a deck of cards out, and sort of sit and have a couple of drinks. It's like, how's the work today? Oh, you know how it is, sure.
Fair enough.
Sure to be sure. I mean,
Oh, I'm sure.
It's the local farmers, pretty much.
Oh, it's like how's it going? Sure, you know yourself.
Pretty much, yeah.
The last thing you know yourself.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like it is the local guys in just for a couple of, in for an hour, just have a chat and sort of sit about with themselves while the kids are like just been put to bed or whatever. Sort of like an hour later or so, you see sort of the merchant you would have spotted earlier coming from the stairs, sort of from in the back sort of area, and it's like sort of sits up and sort of gets a couple drinks himself. And it's just like nods over to Snips. Are you using the same disguise you had on earlier?
Probably yes.
Then it sort of like raises a glass to you whenever he sees you.
Let me just roll to see if Snips even notices this in case he's too engorged in the food, because he's a really good
No,
steak.
this would be like an hour later.
Oh, okay, after the food. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then. In that case, Snips just sort of just gives him a big dopey whiff, like,
It's just like a friendly, good to see you got here.
Yeah, it's just a big dopey whiff from Snips. He's just happy to be here.
What's up,
Do you guys
person?
I was gonna say, do you guys think is there anything in this village we should buy for,
You didn't see a shop.
forward? Oh,
Well, I was thinking about obviously filling the back of the wagon full of stuff, but I'm getting the kind of vibe there might not even really be that much stuff
Not
to
here. Not here.
fill.
These are villages.
Okay.
Like they would travel to the nearest town to buy stuff, unless like somebody was traveling through selling, sort of thing. So it's kind of
yeah. I mean, we might find something along the way.
Wonder if we could just get this merchant to sell us all his stuff.
I was gonna say, jumping like we could rob him.
We could.
Well, this was the guy that was.
creating.
This is the guy selling like foods, if I remember correctly. Like
I don't think I even noted down what he was doing. But yeah, probably.
I think it was fish.
Like, sue you.
He had a few barrels of fish and stuff like that.
Could buy barrels of fish. That wouldn't be too bad. Smells weird. People won't want to hang around.
Yeah, but you guys would be
Then
sitting in
again,
the back with
nobody
the.
will want to hide behind it
Yeah,
either.
you guys would be sitting in a wagon buying barrels of fish.
I'm sitting outside of my horse. Y'all can deal with that.
Yep.
oh, I love fish. I love the smell of fish. They're like scaly friends.
Obviously, there is water in the barrels as well to keep them a bit fresher because, like, yeah,
Water or brine?
probably brine to be honest.
Oh, love that.
Yeah. Oh. I need to take a short break for a second and grab something quick to snack on here. I'll come back to this in a minute. But any characters going to bed early?
Just
I
yet.
guess if I can't actually renovate the wagon, yeah, probably. There's not much to
That's fair.
work on here.
Stream of schematics.
Give me a perception roll.
Perceive. Last of 21. Oh, it was 15. Nice. Okay.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Cool.
Sort of your. How many rooms have you guys gotten? Like, just 2 rooms.
Two, maybe?
2 rooms of 2.
Yeah.
Fair. That seems to be probably the best way to set up. It's like just like double rooms type thing. Twin rooms. Because yeah, they do have lots of other rooms with bunks in them and stuff like that, but those are usually fairly woeful in quality. Considering the weight of of certain party members, like it's probably a good idea to have at least a sturdier bed.
Your bunk bed became a single bed in one night.
Yep. At your sans one party member.
True.
So sort of the 2 rooms are right beside each other. Ground floor or upper floor?
Upper floor.
Cool. No, that's fine. And we'll come back to whatever, if any nonsense happens related to that, or what the others are doing. Back in a few minutes.
Diet.
And we're back.
Yo!
So, what are we doing? We have lots of options here. Snips snuck off to bed. Everybody else is down, still in the bar.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't go to bed.
No, not Snips, sorry, Scratch. The S's. I slipped.
How dare you confuse the S?
And what are the rest of you doing?
Few pints.
Fair. Just
You know,
Yeah.
it occurs to me that as we travel closer to the capital, it's going to get more and more common that people recognize us. In both a good and a bad way. We'll have probably more guards to deal with and whatnot, but it might not be entirely bad that people recognize us and know who we are, and we might be able to find somewhere to crash someone sympathetic.
I'm gonna recognize you guys. I'm good.
Yeah, you're just gonna... that works.
He's like, Urson, help. Who's that?
I'm Blurton.
Yeah.
I don't know who this Snips is. I'm, Pip. Yeah. Flawless. Nobody suspects a thing.
I mean, as long as we get inside, that's the main thing.
That's it.
We should
I was
always...
thinking about that. How fortified do you think the walls are? Because we could kind of just scale them if the gates really seemed like a non-option.
The walls are well. How high do you think the walls are?
It's got look like an 80 to 100 foot, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Maybe got them boots of spider climbing or spider walking.
I've still got a potion.
Done. Add a bit of rope.
Yeah. I would need a rope that could, no offense, could carry you.
I have chain.
That would work, yeah.
I have 30 foot of chain. That'll work for part of it.
I guess the top bit where there's the most strain, but... Yeah.
Like we say, worst case, we could try to either bribe our way in or go through sewers, as you say.
Sewers might be the best bet.
If there's thieves and smugglers, there's always a way in.
True. And if there's monsters, we can probably fight our way through. And we don't need to worry about hurting their feelings.
That monsters have feelings too.
Monster rights.
Okay. That said, I still have no idea what our approach is once we're in the city. I feel like we're just walking and hoping for the best right now.
Oh, that's my approach to life.
This is true.
It's a 50. It works out 60% of the time, every time.
I mean, I've had a ghost teach me how to steal, so, I'd like to try and put that to practice.
What?
Fair.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're a ghost?
Taught you how to steal.
Taught me how to steal, yes. And pick locks, and walk without, making big noise.
That's not fair though, because a ghost can't teach you to be incorporeal.
No, he tried. He left.
Did...
He had to face first into a wall. He's like, just believe.
Just believe.
You can do it.
I wanted this guy tried to teach you to walk without stepping,
Yeah. just levitate, that's it.
Step 1.
I
Float.
once learned how to walk without stepping. It was just a lot of wiggling. I was looking at a worm.
No, you've learned how to do it anyway. Yeah. No, you get somebody to push the shell.
I just need somebody to like push the shell and we're good to go.
Oh, bro, I was just thinking like you'd be the best bobsled ever.
Nah, he's a blue shell.
Say, just put your back on top of a snowy hill, going down with Scratch on top with like the minigun. That's a visual image right there.
Oh
That's
my
it.
god, that's actually kind of genius, not gonna lie.
Snowboarding on top of a turtle.
Just want to scream with me.
You know that. I've always, I haven't shell tobogganed in a long, I haven't shell sled in a long time, and I'd love to do it again. And
We can find a mountain.
Just get reminded of Cool Runnings at this point.
Yeah.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme.
feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme of the first maiden. Ow!
Nice.
I do think that this is something that Ollie should maybe lead our pack in. I mean, do you remember when you guys came with me into my dad's old mountain, and then I went and talked to his ghost, and then I got an axe.
Yeah.
I think this is Ollie's axe quest. You know what I'm saying?
Keep an eye out for another
Daddy issues. It helps that he knows the layout of the city and perhaps the layout of the people, if that makes sense.
That's true.
Wonder if he knows the layout of the treasury.
Do you think the treasury's big enough to need, like, street level architecture? I think it's more of a grab and take situation.
Yeah, a bag of holding.
What if when we help Ollie, we get some of them gold circles?
Gold circles?
You know, these. And they'll start just pull out
a coin.
a handful of gold coins.
Oh, right. I mean, sure.
It depends on how this goes. If we do a good job,
Which is
it
why.
seems likely, but and if we all die, it doesn't matter then, does it? So
True. In that case, we'll go where no gold circles are needed. Unless you meet a guy on the boat. I've heard he's a bit of a stingy boy.
Just nothing.
I was a little concerned if I should slap a god of death, but you know what? Thanks for the encouragement.
What's he gonna do? Kill you? You're already dead.
if there's one thing I've learnt in our adventures, it's that there's nothing wrong with pissing off a god.
That's what you've taken from this.
Especially them little puny ones.
The gods will remember that.
You're assuming they aren't keeping tally. Okay.
So, suppose we break in and we do we kill Oliver's dad? I
You know,
mean,
weirdly, I was thinking the same thing.
right? All right, great minds think alike.
I think a worse question, if we end up in a situation where we have to, where it becomes essential, will he be able to?
You could do it.
That is true, but if you... Look, I'm not saying we couldn't just kill him and then deal with the consequences. We'd probably be fine. But I somehow don't think it's a great idea to do that without Ollie's, permission.
So, as I say, we'll tell him he's sleeping. He's fine.
He's sleeping with a big axe in his chest. It's just a cuddly toy, you know?
How did
He's so
that get
tired.
fail?
Don't worry, he's on 1 HP. He's fine. Got nothing on the moral quandary of whether or not to kill Ollie's dad.
That's fair.
I mean, I haven't got a great impression of him so far.
Understandable.
Okay.
Snips. Snips, roll me a perception check, and Scratch, can I also get a perception check at disadvantage?
Oh, what?
I'm gonna roll 2 in the thing because it auto adds stuff like this through the. Oh.
Yo,
But that.
boy,
Oh,
we
the
are
other one is
on it
4, so
tonight.
No, that's only.
Oh, wait, disadvantage.
10.
Oh, that's evil. That's evil. Oh,
You are asleep, so...
Yeah.
Okay. There seems to be one person not in the bar anymore, Snips.
one person not in the bar.
Yep.
What person is that?
Were you keeping track?
Let me roll for it, sure. Alright, Odd will say yes. S even no. Oh, wait, hold up. Ooh, 1d20. He was keeping track.
The individual
I feel like
that's sitting by themselves on one of the tables.
oh yeah,
The front door hasn't opened.
but he's not here. Hey, Usson, you can see dead people, right?
Sort of, yeah. I can. It's weird, but yeah. What's up?
Was that guy in the corner dead? Because he's not there, and that door hasn't opened at all. So, like, he do that thing where you, like, walk through the walls and you're like, oh, he walked and didn't need a door. He's ascended beyond the doors.
I mean,
Does he have a books teaching him how to walk through walls as well?
There is nobody sitting there.
I mean, if you can't see dead people when you saw them, He might not have left. Did he go to the toilet? Go to the back? Go to bed?
Do I see any tracks on the ground?
Nope.
Like,
I'm not even gonna let you roll for that one. Nope.
Intriguing.
Do you look like the kind of guy we should be worried about?
Was he really a merchant?
You didn't see his face. It wasn't the merchant.
Oh.
You didn't really
Can I-
ask what he looked like.
No, I suppose we didn't. Can I go over to the table?
There is a mostly finished jug of ale, or tankard of ale.
Can I just, like, take my bird staff and just sort of poke the blunt end of it, like, in and around the, area? Was he in a booth?
No, he was just at a table.
Can I poke the end of my staff on the chair and around sort of the general area?
Okay. You're poking wood. With wood.
Okay. Well, good news. There's no mimics, and there's no mimics, and there's no ghosts.
Boo.
Or invisible people. Oh, sorry, indivisible people. Sorry, I mispronounced it.
So who are we supposed to be looking for?
The guy, he's right there.
Did you take a hit in the fight?
No. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I've got this big... oh, yeah, well, I mean, I did take this hit, and I'll just show, like, this big gash he got from one of the knights slashing him.
I should have healed that up for you earlier. I'm sorry. That's
Oh, no, it's all good.
pretty one.
And I'll just sleep it off.
I mean, if you're worried, we can go check to make sure he's not, upstairs.
I mean, ordinarily I wouldn't be worried, but I'm thinking really hard that if someone did want to capture us when we're sleeping, would be a great time to do it.
I guess we can quickly do a sweep, see if anyone's snooping around.
Could also ask a couple people that might still be about. Hey, do you see where that guy went?
Is the bartender still behind the?
No, his wife is. He's went into the kitchen and you hear sort of clattering of dishes and stuff.
Hello.
Yes, dear.
Did you see where the guy in the corner went?
Yeah, he went upstairs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll sort of give a look to the guys that we need to check upstairs, right?
Sure. You want to go quietly? Covertly? Sneaky?
I can do a quick sweep.
Yeah.
'Cause, no offense. The stairs will creak.
This is true.
I do want to say, just in case this is sus, that the legs will definitely be with me and they don't sleep. Just
Yeah, no, I know.
for the...
Oh, don't you worry, I'm aware. Give me a perception check for legs.
leg. Extras. Leg extras. Oh, blah, 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 blah. perception is a whiz stat, so that should be flat unless I had... Oh no, perception +5.
Ooh.
Ugh, it's rubbish.
Unfortunate.
They're playing with something on the dresser.
Yep, no worries. Doesn't see anything.
Yeah, I can start trying to quietly head up the stairs.
Whoever wishes to go up, roll me a stealth check.
I'll go ahead. Ooh.
Oh no.
That's classic.
Kara, remove 5 from your result, as Urson trips you.
14.
Um,
Okay. That'll probably move in with the din downstairs.
oh no, like, he trips you, like, so you hit doof, 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 a couple of the stairs as you're going up.
Oh, no.
And Urson is, the least stealthy person he could possibly be.
But I'm not used to, like, not to actually having depth perception.
Okay. That's gone well.
I believe at you.
We've got this. Said lightly.
Steel pipe falling sound.
We don't got this.
Cows mooing outside, just add to it.
So, you just get up the stairs. Don't see anything.
Think you heard us coming?
I can't see how. How many rooms are there outside of the 2 we've rented?
Like, 2 others
Okay.
on this floor, and then there's only 4 and 4, really.
Let's check our own rooms first, just have a look.
That's true, because one, we know that there's no one in. Out of character. I guess we wouldn't know that Scratch hasn't been brutally murdered yet, but, you know. But they could also be hiding. The empty one.
You open it up. Nobody in there.
Okay. That's creepy.
Wait.
Could I do the sneaky send my familiar into the other rooms through the door?
Familiar sees nothing.
I mean, I don't know what to say, but Snips might have just lost it? Possibly?
Fair.
Wait, didn't Scratch go to bed?
Oh, well. Have you sent the familiar into the room of ours? Like, yeah, you see legs, you see Scratch.
Okay. We saw nobody, I was like, oh.
Well, nobody that you didn't expect to see.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we could check the other rooms, but I'd be a bit worried in case, you know. Yeah.
Scratch, you get poked.
What? What's up? I assume by then.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Something wrong?
Snips insists that he saw someone in the corner of the room who then disappeared without, like, opening the door or anything. And the only proof we have of their existence, the barkeep's wife saying that he came upstairs, but he's not in any of the rooms or in the hallway. Just thought you might want to know.
Snips.
Sleep well.
A figure is walking downstairs.
We've been duped.
Sips will sort of just move out of the way. Will sort of just move back to the bar to try and look inconspicuous.
Give me a perception roll.
Okay. Perception. That is a
Holy!
natural 20.
Nice.
He looks over at you as you try to do that, and you sort of see like a smirk appear on the side of his mouth. And he just walks back to the table and sits down.
Definitely did something.
Alright, no, that's... Wait, is there any sort of... Do I notice any... With that perception check, would I notice any, like, glow in his eyes? Or...
Nope.
Or anything that would stick out about him as being dangerous?
You can't really see much. Like, even with that roll, it's like they're trying not to be noticed. Because, like, yes, the bar owners, like, notice that they're there, but nobody else seems to really react to them.
When you say? I'll just sort of look at him and raise a tankard. Careful drink, friends.
I think I've had enough. Sort of downs what's left of his ale and like staggers out the front door. You think he's drunk.
Oh, I've just been losing. Snip's just been losing all 2 of his brain cells over a drunk dude.
He just went for a piss.
Snip's sort of feeling a bit. Snip's sort of looking at himself and just think, this is what happens when you think too much. This is why we don't think, we just boo. Oh, they. Yeah, and Sips will just sort of, down what's left of his pie, and then sort of make his way upstairs.
Well, I was going to say, if the other 2 are coming down, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Scratch, do you just go back to sleep?
If everyone seems fine, then yeah.
I think with you, I think I'm going crazy, guys. He just walked out for a tinkle, so I think he's just a very quiet drunk. A ninja drunk.
Oh. He definitely did go upstairs, though, because the barkeep said...
But then
Just
he
got lost.
smiled. But then he smiled at me.
We talking toothy grin? Or kind of... I know what I did. Smile.
Like a...
Okay. And you said he's gone out for a tinkle.
Yeah.
How long are we talking? Like a few seconds? I might
15, maybe.
go tail him. Just because we got two people sleeping in a trailer.
Yeah, I'll go with you, but I'll keep a distance away.
Yeah.
Does not interfere with your stealth roll.
If you ever get too unstealthy, just pretend to be drunk like this guy is. And...
Just play what you just stand like, mind your business.
So you both go outside, and you don't see anybody.
Yeah, that seems like a good sign. No one's near the wagon?
Nope. It's quite late at night now, so the horses are tied up. They're all like sort of sitting in, sleeping. The wagon's still closed.
Okay.
Quick minute searching, and if not, we can ask the barmaid, who the hell was that guy?
Haven't seen him before.
Oh, she's never seen him before now?
Nope.
Oh, well, that's really sus in a farming village.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're here and the merchant's here, but even so.
That's gotta mean he's travelling, right? So maybe he's got a mode of transport hanging around somewhere?
But, no, well, we know the only wagons here are ours and the other merchants.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh, there are more horses than there are wagons?
It's hard to tell.
Anyway, I'm asleep because I decided to go back to bed.
We can have a quick nosy.
Agreed. I reckon,
Split up, find out.
yeah. Yeah,
Just
I
for the
reckon
sake of, like, sleeping at night, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
feel like before the other two go out, Snips will say, I'll take first watch. Make sure Scratch is okay.
Sleep out in the wagon, sleep. Just lock them in. But yeah, may as well have a quick nosy if we can, see if we can see anywhere where he went, try to track or look.
Give me survival rules for looking for tracks.
I should have a plus to that.
Whoa. Oh, lovely.
Cool.
17.
What you see, with a roll of 17, is 3 sets of footprints going outside the bar. Well, 3 footprints in a row, and then none.
Okay, what the fuck?
This man ascended. What that'll tell me is if it's like step, then like absolutely nothing. Like no horse tracks, nothing like that there.
Are there, like, birds of prey in this area we should be concerned about? Like the kind that pluck people off the street?
There might be.
I think we would have heard a rock coming at us.
No, maybe, but there will be probably a mob of crows, if anything.
Sure.
He didn't even get to take a fourth step. He was just eviscerated by crows.
They've garnered a taste for human.
Oh, God.
Okay, I think this guy could fly. Levitate. Or maybe it was a ghost.
Or by some other means
Yep.
disappear. Well, see, now that's not settled my nerves.
No.
If anything, that's made it worse.
Yep.
Good.
I'm absolutely barring that door as soon as I'm going to bed.
He also definitely overheard us.
I mean, I only talked about possibly killing Ollie's dad.
Yeah. Who also possibly is the one out for our blood right now.
Yeah, we probably should. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have done that in a bar. Oh, I'm bad at this. Oh. Oh, man.
Okay, the best we can do now is make sure he's not left a trap for us upstairs. Make sure that he can't get in at night. And go to bed, because let's be honest, we're not going to find him. We just have to be ready when he finds us.
True.
This comes out as like, I have a proposition for you. Die! Zero hesitation swing. Sure, I mean, good chair behind the door always usually stops anyone coming in. Dying of the cough still.
Yeah. Weird question, is there any, sand in the town that I could just kind of sweep into a bag of holding and grab for later?
Dirt.
It'll do the job. Just to seal the underneath of the door so that if he has some sort of, line of sight teleportation.
Fair.
Look, we all know how tricksy that can be.
Yep.
Just make sure he can't get under.
Yeah, so it can't get at you, pretty much.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh.
Yep. Suppose we'll just check our rooms, lock them.
Head in your rooms, lock them up.
Agreed, yeah. I think, Snips will stay with Stretch tonight, just sort of shrink into the shell and just sort of, is there a way Snips can just sort of disguise himself in the corner of the room? Maybe, shrink, pop his arms and his legs into his shell and just sort of poke a little bit his head out for first watch of the night. Just to make sure, nothing sus happens.
Nothing sus happens.
Oh, okay.
If you really want to sell it, legs can get in the second bed, so there's another body in the room.
Oh, yo. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're cooking. Let's go.
If anyone goes in, all they'll find is a bird, a pair of legs in the bed, and their random turtle shell in the corner of the room.
Yep.
Yep.
Not sus at all.
What kind of zoo is this?
All four of you don't sleep well.
Yeah.
Any dreams that you would normally have don't kind of seem to happen. Just feel like instead of a dream, you're just left in sort of like an empty void.
Seems like a good sign.
Tell me about it.
And then in the morning, you hear cock-a-doodle-doo. And that's where we'll leave it for this week.
Wait, we hear an we hear like a cockerel
Yeah.
doing cock-a-doodle-doo, or
Yes.
okay, I just wanted to.
This
make
is
sure
just
that
a
wasn't
man at the foot
someone-
of your bed going cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo,
Personal
motherfucker.
Hey, howdy neighbor. I'm Reggie, your new alarm clock. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
They go down the bar staff.
I'll
and
be
like,
your alarm clock for today.
You ask the bar staff, be like, we don't do that service.
The worst, 2-sentence horror ever. There was a man at the foot of my bed saying cock-a-doodle-doo. The man at the bar said that we don't offer that service.
That's just horrifying. Oh man. Oh.
Fear.
Man, we get washed.
We're just gonna come away next. We're just gonna come in next session. It's just gonna be. It was just gonna be some guy.
Just some guy.
Just a little guy.
Just dudes being dudes.
I'll be
Guys being guys.
I'll be honest. Now this guy has stat block.
I will say I definitely did not sleep at all that night.
That's
I
fair.
was 100% just sitting there.
Oh, then you'll have heard the whispers.
Thanks for that. I really
whispers.
appreciate that.
The whispers.
Yep, there are whispers coming from Scratch and Snips' room.
What are you doing with those legs?
I was gonna say, you guys talking at night?
Oh my god, they're talking about us.
Oh no, my 1 week.
But
my BPs.
you'll find out exactly if anything has changed or anything strange has really went on next week. For most of you, at least.
Well, that's not concerning in the slightest.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
Matt Mercer post time.
I was gonna say the funniest part for us was the 3 smartest characters were planning how to break into the castle.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we feel like the wrong people to be doing this.
I think our
No, but that's
combined
great, because that means they won't see it coming.
yeah,
They'll
our
expect the smart people to have planned the assault. And so when we charge the front gates, completely naked, painted blue, they won't see it coming.
combined- Yeah, those guys are weird drugs. That can't be the heroes.
True, that's fair.
I don't think our combined intelligence hits 30. 3 of us.
I'm not sure it hits 20.
Like, I got 9
For 9. Snips, what's your?
intelligence.
Let me check. It is it.
It does
27.
beat 20.
Oh, it does be 20, yeah. Not by a huge amount.
Nope. Definitely not by a huge amount, nope.
No, we are. We are
I think it's 22, isn't it?
But,
23? Yeah, 23.
Yeah.
998 was it, or was it 98 and
987.
I've got 6.
Oh, 6, yeah.
6?
9 it's. Oh my god.
Yeah,
At
23.
some point I've got a modifier to that, because I swear it used to be lower.
No, it was 6.
It was always 6? Okay.
You rolled lower, but I said it had to be a 6.
Right, that was it, yeah.
You rolled like a 4.
Yeah.
But I had to make sure you weren't actually a vegetable. Like, actually capable of speaking words. Hard
Yeah.
to spell cast when you can't speak words.
Oh, dear.
Catch you all next week. Good night.